Hi everyone, I'm about 4% through LEGO City Undercover, and here are some highlights. So in my last video, I was just getting to the docks, and this here is just a little cutscene showing the lift, bringing you over onto the cargo ship. It's pretty cool. You get to see a nice vista of the city, and I like these because they're nice and quick. I guess the LEGO physics makes it such that it doesn't take too long to do those little transitions. And this right here is really cool. I think one of the highlights of this game is building things naturally in a LEGO game. But you build things and you solve puzzles, and like right here, this guy, after you fix his gas station, will give you these super bricks. And I believe the 8 studded one will give you 10,000, and that can be used towards these super builds. And so right over to the left side is where you can call cars, and those take about 8,000 pieces to build, so those super bricks come in very handy. And right here you get one of your new tools, which is the grapple gun. This is really cool. You can use it to get on top of buildings, swing, do all sorts of things with it. And I think this is a really cool aspect of this game that is the moment where I guess this game clicked for me, in that it is layered. And what I mean by that is, like in Zelda games, when you go into a dungeon and you get a new weapon or tool, those new weapons and tools can be used to access new parts of the or previously inaccessible areas of the game. And that's something that's done to great effect here, and I really like that. That's one of my favorite design elements in any game are games where you can go through the game world and you see these areas that you can't get to, but you think, oh well, I probably can later, and sure enough, something you get later or a ability you learn will let you get those or access those areas. So there's a very nice feeling of progression and growth. This right here I think is a neat little homage to Mirror's Edge. I like it. You can jump over ventilation ducts and slide under them, and slide down wires and things like that. And so now you have the ability to do all these cool traversal moves, and so you can climb up walls, swing across ceilings like this area. And right here is one of your bigger builds. It's 15,000 pieces to build this ferry, and the way these are constructed piece by piece, it's really satisfying to watch. And I'm guessing this is a big part of the other LEGO games, but I found it to be just a really nice feature of this, and it's one of the things that's keeping me going is finding all of these super builds and building enough of a stock of pieces to complete them. And so there's tons of collectibles. These gold bricks are hidden all over the place. And there are costumes and these little things, these little side quests. This I just happened on by accident because I missed a platform jump and I slid down here. And it turns out you can build these little sand castles around the island. And so there are 3 of those, and so I spent a considerable amount of time doing that. And this is funny. I won't spoil the rest of this, but I like that this game pretty overtly is referencing a lot of famous movies. So this is Shawshank Redemption, and that guy's name is Blue instead of Red. But there are characters named Haywood, and they poke fun at themselves, which I think is really cool. And I like the spirit of this game. And again, I think it's something that is making me want to look at the other LEGO games to see how they kind of poke fun at themselves. I think it's something that is all too often missing from games that take themselves too seriously. And so here, this is really neat. You find these other costumes, and these costumes have different abilities. So as you saw when you find the burglar outfit, you can break open doors, which is nice. But while you are the burglar, you can't use your grapple gun. So it does take a little strategy. Like right here, I have to switch back to use the grapple gun. but it's really easy. You can use one of the shoulder buttons, or there's this circular menu like that one right there that you can use to select which abilities you want to equip. And so again, as I mentioned earlier, that kind of layered gameplay, now you can open all those doors that have the red crowbar in front of them and find all these other collectibles. So there's tons of stuff to do. Right here I go back into the police station and can build this little police car children's ride. You can get in it, and it's kind of cool. You get a gold brick, and then it'll drop some pieces of money, I guess, to collect, and you can use those to buy things in the game. And so just really nice touches. Here you can change your disguises, sort of Superman-like. But yeah, this game is really cool. There's just tons of things to do. I'm only, I think, on the third quest in the game, and as I mentioned, only about 4% through it. But I keep getting distracted by these things. Like right here, I'm supposed to be doing something else, but I decided to go into this park and fix all of the children's rides. And when you interact with them, you can ride them. And right here, he jumps on and has a good old time. And so yeah, just little things like that, I think, make this game really memorable. And yeah, here's another example. It's you break that tree and you build a doghouse, and there's 3 of those that you have to do throughout the town. And here you use a grappling hook to open this area, and you can bounce around on these umbrellas and get more bricks. So yeah, I think I had mentioned on one of my posts yesterday that I wasn't sure if I was going to stick with this game just because I wanted to play something else, but I decided to play more of this morning, and I got totally sucked in and played it for about 3 hours. So I'm really, really liking it, and I think this is going to be a fun game that I may actually put more time into than I did Grand Theft Auto 5, and that's I don't say that lightly, because I put a lot of time into that game. I didn't get all the golds or anything, but I did put a significant amount of time into that game earlier this year and thoroughly enjoyed it. And it's a game that I'll probably go back to later when the PC version comes out, because I really want to see that game in its full glory. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'm looking forward to upping my percentage and getting further into this game. Thanks for checking this out.